Every Christmas, the Marines Toys for Tots Foundation brings toys and smiles to millions of needy kids across the country. And the 2012 campaign kicks off this weekend. I'm so pleased to say that Major Brian Sillison joins us today with all the details. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you as well.
And this is not a costume, this is real for you.
This is real. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for being with us today. And I want to talk first about how Toys for Tots originated.
Well, Toys for Tots originated in 1947 when a Marine major's wife said, I have some toys I want to donate. Can you please find a place that can do it for us?
Oh.
And he couldn't find it. And he happened to be in Hollywood. And
Go
by the
figure.
time 1947 was over, he had donated over 5,000 toys.
Oh, wow. And what a tradition he began. And, you know, Toys for Tots is obviously a national effort. So how does the whole campaign actually play out?
Well, locally, the campaign plays out because the entire community mobilizes behind the effort. But nationally, we have quite a few national sponsors that you can see on our website. And Toys R Us, for example, is doing an event on Thursday and Friday this week
Okay.
up by the Windrock Mall.
It's so wonderful how the whole community kind of bonds together and does this, because we want to make sure all those kids have toys for the holidays. So let's talk a little bit about the various ways that people can donate, because our viewers should actually know that 98% of each donation goes directly to toys, books, and other gifts, right?
That's correct.
So how can they participate?
Well, first and foremost, if they can't get out and about, they can go to the website.
Okay.
And as long as they click on Albuquerque, New Mexico, those donations will go straight to us. They can do it monetarily through PayPal or credit card or from their bank account, or send a check directly to the unit or to the Toys for Tots Foundation. That money will come back to us, and we can use it to buy toys for our kids from our local community.
That's so nice, and you make it very convenient for people to do so. And as you mentioned, the Toys R Us campaign begins on Thursday and Friday, but the local Toys for Tots official campaign does kick off on Sunday. Now, one of your national sponsors is Toys R Us. Can you tell us a little bit about how it's launching this whole campaign, and what are the details?
Well, we have some money left over from last year in our account, so we'll spend $4,000 to $6,000 at Toys R Us over the next couple of days, just to get started. And it's a good way to start, because Toys R Us has done quite a bit for the organization itself.
Yes.
And it kind of helps us break the ice.
That's so wonderful. And of course, Sunday's Toys for Tots kicks off with the annual motorcycle ride. So where and when does that start, and how can viewers participate in that?
You know, anybody who wants to participate can.
Okay.
We're starting at Los Altos Park on Eubank and Lomas.
Okay.
And registration is at 9 a.m. If you bring a new unwrapped toy, you can join us for the ride. And of course, monetary donations will be accepted as well. And then we'll end up at Thunderbird Harley Davidson, where we'll have a DJ. Vendors will be out there, there'll be food. It should be a real good time for everybody.
So you're making it a really fun event, not only making people feel good about what they're doing, but making it a fun day as well.
Oh, absolutely, and it's going to be a good time. And you know, I've got family and friends who don't ride motorcycles who are actually going to end up at Thunderbird Harley Davidson as well.
Really?
And so it should be a great afternoon.
That's great.
If they want more information about the ride, they can go to Thunderbird Harley Davidson. Has a website, they send it out.
Okay.
And then Paul Caputo is the local Marine for Life and Marine Corps League sponsor.
Okay.
His number is 975-2033. He's going to kill me for saying
Do you mind? Does he mind you giving the digits out?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. He told me to have people call him.
Now, let me ask you this, because we're talking about how people can donate, but what do people actually need to know about donating specifically, so they know exactly what they're giving and how to give it?
Well, I think the best thing that we can do is if they have something they think a kid will enjoy, from the age of around 3 to 12 years old, they can buy that. And it's a gift from the heart anyway, so I don't want to stipulate what they can and cannot purchase.
Okay.
You know, of course, with monetary donations, we go out and we do these shopping sprees all over Albuquerque with that money right there on the spot. We can turn it around in a few days and get the toys into the hands of the kids.
That's so great. And so where can our viewers, one more time, remind them where they can go for more information?
They can go to the toysfortots.org and do the drop-down box, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Perfect, and you can see the information on our screen right now. We highly recommend it. I know we here at the station also donate to Toys for Tots, and it's just a wonderful thing. There's no excuse for a child to wake up on Christmas without a gift.
Absolutely not, and I think it's great for the parents to be able to have that satisfaction they can provide for their kids.
It sure is.
We're going to also have boxes all over the city.
Oh, good.
At local businesses. There are events that we'll post on our website that people dedicate to Toys for Tots. So if you participate in that particular event, you can bring a toy throughout the entire year and we'll culminate in December with the big distribution at the Albuquerque Convention Center.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And happy Halloween to you as well. And you may be wondering, what does your future hold? Well, we'll find out next from psychic Cynthia Hess on New Mexico Style. Don't go away.